Namaskaram. Recently, there has been a lot of discussion and even social media trolling around a statement made by Tridandi Chinnajaya regarding whether Lord Rama actually installed the Śiva Liṅga at Rameshwaram. Some people are defending tradition, some are questioning scriptural validity, others are reacting emotionally. But today, let us step back, not to argue, not to take sides, but to understand. First, let us be very clear. The story that Lord Rama installed a Śiva Liṅga at Rameshwaram is not found in the original Valmiki Ramayana. It comes mainly from later Puranic texts like Skanda Purana and Śiva Purana. These texts describe Rama worshipping Shiva, atonement after killing Ravana, and the installation of a linga. So both sides are partially correct. One side says it is scriptural and yes in Puranas. Another side says it is not in Valmiki Ramayana, also correct. So what is the problem? The problem is not the story. The problem is how we relate to the story. These debates are not new. They arise from three deep tendencies: identity-based devotion, scriptural absolutism, and emotional ownership. When these combine, even a small statement becomes a controversy. So let us ask, is spirituality meant to create division or to dissolve confusion? Now let us bring the Achula Yoga lens. Achula Yoga does not begin with, did Rama install or not? It begins with a deeper question. Who is Rama? Who is Shiva? Who is the one asking this question? In traditional understanding, Rama is seen as a Viṣṇu avatāra and Shiva is seen as the supreme deity. But in Chala Yoga, these are functional appearances within Prakriti. They belong to narrative, devotion, and symbolic frameworks. The story assumes Rama did something, installed something, or worshipped someone, but Achulu Yogu asks, where is the doer? If we examine carefully, the body acts, the mind thinks, memory records, but a stable doer cannot be found. If the doer is not traceable, then Rama installed, Shiva received, and Hanuman brought all become narrative constructs within cognition, within Eruka. Chala Yoga does not reject tradition, but it reveals that all such events belong to the field of appearance, not to the absolute. And most importantly, Achala Paripurna Brahmam is not Rama, not Shiva, not the witness, not the story, not even the one who believes or denies. If we don't understand this, we fight over stories, we defend identities, and we divide traditions. But if we see clearly, stories are functional, devotion is personal, and truth is beyond both, then conflict drops and clarity arises. So did Rama install the Śiva Liṅga? From tradition, yes. From textual analysis, debatable. From Achulu Yogu, the question itself dissolves. Because the one who wants to prove or disprove this is itself part of the illusion. When the doer is not found, all actions become stories, and all stories fall silent in Uchula Paripurna Brahmam. Namaskaram, I am Dr. Sridhar Rapelli. May you find clarity in the Absolute.